Tonight, Korramore, a holiday of love, hope, and contests. Then, a shout out to the Red Festival contest winners, followed by the Star Citizen of the Week. Later, new footage of some highly anticipated ships, and finishing it up with our rapid fire segment. Good evening and welcome to Galactic News Weekly. I'm your host, Xander Feiswright, and we've got a short one for you guys tonight. We continue this month of holiday fun with the Korramore contest. As usual, we celebrated Korramore on February 11th, all throughout the verse, but the excitement doesn't end there. The story originated back in 2486 when Yuri Lin disappeared during his search for his lover, Corazon Tan. Corazon had become trapped behind the recently collapsed jump point to the Arantani system, so Yuri set out on his own, keeping in daily contact with Corazon's parents, until finally, the Tans reported having lost contact with him too, sharing his final broken broadcast. Anything for Korramore. This year, RSI is requesting your insight on what he may have been trying to relay by filling in the 3 broken pieces of the message. Submit your written suggestions by February 20th. The top 3 mushiest messages will each be awarded with a vehicle doned with the love-struck paint. My guess? He was probably saying, I can't keep doing anything for Corazon. I have to find a more stable way of life. Then he lived happily ever after without all the headache. My wife was going to kill me for that one. Speaking of contests, let's all congratulate the winners of the Red Festival photo submission. In first place, Lieutenant Dan Official is certainly making the most of his fortune, paying off debts to start out the new year. Svedpin took second place, and I apologize if I didn't have the proper pronunciation. But let's all give them a second congrats. Unless, of course, she said no. Then my condolences. And finally, in third place, we have Ice Wave reveling in her prosperous luck in the new year. Congratulations to each of you. It was a lot of fun looking through the submissions in the thread this week. I loved all the images all around the verse. Check them out, link in the description. Before we take a break, we would like to give a quick shout out to the Robber Space Industry Citizen of the Week, Myzrable. They painted their official JRDE Anvil Arrow ship model in honor of the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows, for Red Festival 2952. Be sure to check it out on the Robber Space Industries Community Hub, link in the description. Coming up, new footage from ship manufacturers. Stay tuned. The Vulture is in its final stages of production. It's pretty much just fine-tuning the small details and polishing it off ahead of its intended release later this year. The Miss Hull A should be expected for release by 3/17. The only thing left is the paint job and decorations. Side note, don't get too excited by the image of the cargo you see on the screen here. That was an overzealous employee getting too excited. He broke the cargo rack and got fired, but it's pretty cool that the ship grows in size to fit the cargo you load. The Band of Merchantmen is wrapping up the white box phase. The interior has been fully mapped out and is truly massive. The interior turret area is extraordinary, unlike anything we've seen before, and it opens to the decks below. Now for rapid fire. A cluster of reclaimer ships have been spotted at one of those derelict crash sites. Officials have not yet opened it up for closer inspection and research. Hidden traversal paths have been discovered at some of the outlaw space stations in the Pyro system. The UEE advocacy has been raiding them and have come across stashes of illegal contraband and campsites. These hidden passages make exploring the Pyro system that much more dangerous. Only the universe's most wanted would be hiding from the general dubious population of the Pyro system. Explorers have discovered ruins of what looks like abandoned colonialist outposts. They have been condemned and deemed unsafe for citizens, but just as we were once called upon to aid the search of the derelict ships, we should expect similar missions to these sites. Many space stations have added small and medium-sized hangars to their rings, making landing and takeoff move more swiftly and smooth. An update will be sent out system-wide to the mission and reputation UI, hinting at some more dubious professions we could see in the verse: assassination, hired muscle, theft, and kidnapping. And millions of our tax dollars have been contributed to the enhancement of Orizin's bureaucratic offices. They look great. Thank you for watching. I am Xander Flieswright. This has been Galactic News Weekly, brought to you by this channel's supporters. If you would like to become a supporter, visit patreon.subliminal.gg. You wrote it.
Well, I was saying it like, you know, can't have a fucking stable ass game, but you can make a nice bureaucratic office.
Here we go with that shit. I think there's a Svetbund. I think there's a typo.
No, babe, that's his name.
Okay. Alright. Cvopund.
Okay.
Svetbund. Stop, dude.
Is that really how you're gonna say it?
Yeah, that's how I've been saying it, right?
Okay.